We communicate who we are through clothing. It is fundamentally a part of what we wish to communicate about ourselves.
We used to have a system, a fashion system. That has absolutely nothing to do with the fashion industry today. It has been reinvented.
By its definition, it's a way of producing clothing where the styles that you see on traditional catwalk are copied and brought to market very, very quickly into retail shops that we can frequent. What that's done is it's taken fashion, which was historically 2 seasons a year, then 4 seasons a year, and now, you know, these major retail shops are, you know, new seasons every single week almost, or even every day, replenishing products. So it has made a product that has incredibly low quality, that has an incredibly low price point. It has vastly increased the amount that we, you know, consume that product. And it's led to a way of thinking about clothing that is more of a disposable item than historically what was something that we had and took care of.
I'm 27, so I don't think I ever knew anything different than really what is fast fashion. Like, I would pay less than $10 for a t-shirt, and it usually fell apart within a year, and part of the, like, in my cycle was like I just needed to buy a new one. Like, that's just how clothing works. Like, it just doesn't last very long. And so I think, like, for our generation, it's beginning to wake up and say, like, it hasn't always been like this. There's a reason that the system that we're buying into and buying cheap clothing is this way, and like becoming aware of that and stepping back and saying, like, maybe there's a different way to buy and make our clothes. So, if that answers your question.
And it's changed so fast. I mean, the last 2 decades alone, we've seen a 400% increase in the amount of clothing that we consume. You know, we consume 80 billion pieces a year now. And it, you know, beyond just generationally are we thinking about it, I think that it takes the world a little time to catch up. You know, I think just now we're starting to step back and say, like, what does that mean for waste? What does that mean for natural resources? What is that, like, if nothing but labor is getting cheaper in the supply chains, where is it getting cheap? You know, who's getting? So I think it really is kind of, for us, the journey of, like, yeah, beginning to ask those questions and hopefully telling the story in a way that a lot more of us start to ask those same questions.